Good day, RGV. Today on Valuable to Vida, we're talking the latest movies in our Reels, Ratings, and Reviews segment. We're also showing you different ways to help the environment, all in an effort to help save our planet. We've also got a look at the National Month calendar to see what observations we can take part in, plus a special program that's helping students from across the valley get ready for their higher education goals. I'm telling you, today is going to be a whole lot of fun. The show starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Well, we're going to kick off today's show with exciting updates about what's going on in the world of movies. So kick back, relax, and let's just take a look at the best of the current best to add it to your watch list.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. What the hell?
It's been 36 years since the original Top Gun movie came out. Add in 2 more years of pandemic delays, but the sequel to one of the most popular movies of the 80s is finally here, with Tom Cruise reprising his role as Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. This time, the high-flying smart aleck rebel has been called back to prepare a new crop of young Top Gun pilots for a dangerous mission. Hard work, overcoming obstacles, loyalty, and pure courage are pretty much the themes of the plots and subplots here. They're pretty simple and straightforward, never getting in the way of what really sends this movie into warp speed, the stunning action and airborne acrobatics. This is where the fun and excitement of Top Gun Maverick takes off and never lets you go. Say what you want about Tom Cruise, he's about the only A-lister that can still completely command the screen with just the right amount of fearlessness and swagger, still drawing huge audiences because of his relentless commitment to pushing the envelope and providing a good time for moviegoers. There's enough nostalgia here, including a character or two from the original movie, that'll bring a smile to your face, but Cruise wisely shares much of the excitement with this new breed of daredevil pilots. Sometimes you just want to go to a movie for a good time, and Top Gun Maverick delivers it in Mach speed. It's a Dean's List A and theaters only. See it on the biggest screen that you can find for maximum impact.
Did you mean to wave your arms all over the place while falling into the hole? Because if so, you nailed it.
Yes, it all went great.
And fans of the TV show Bob's Burgers will be pleased with the new supersized full-length The Bob's Burgers movie. Usually movie versions of TV shows give fans a little something extra. Here, not so much. But that'll probably be more than enough for the faithful.
See, there are so many good actors in the world working on great movies for our entertainment. And speaking of the world, in honor of Earth Month, we spoke with renowned author Christopher Lloyd of What on Earth Books for some exciting news. He was able to partner with His Royal Highness Prince Charles for this book, all in an effort to help educate children and families about the ways that they can help make a difference in our world. With over 33 award-winning illustrations inside, it reminds us that we're all responsible for doing our part to help save the planet.
Hello, my name is Christopher Lloyd and I'm a world history author, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to my new book called It's Up to Us, a children's terra carta for nature, people and planet. And the book is a collaboration with His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales and his charitable foundation, the Prince's Foundation. The story takes the reader on a journey through how nature is before there were people, and then it details the damage that people have had on the environment in the last few hundred years and what that means for the future of our planet. It finishes with a series of pledges inspired by the Prince of Wales's Terra Carta to help us understand what we can do to make life and the planet fit for the future. One of the greatest joys about this book is that it is illustrated by 33 different artists from all over the world, from Siberia to Kenya and from Aboriginal Australia to Vietnam.
My name's Nick Sharrett.
Hello, everyone. This is Yeru.
My name is Wesley Bedrosian.
Hi, my name is Harmony Becker, and I'm from the United States.
Hello, everyone. I'm Briza Dolvan.
My name is Gonella, and I'm born in Iceland, and I live in Iceland.
So come with me and see these amazing illustrators talk about how they've approached the challenge of making their art work for this story. In this series of short video clips that you will see, they explain the techniques they've used, the inspiration that they have had themselves, and they share with you advice for any young people who might want to have a career in illustration in the future.
The more you develop your own personal interests, the more you read and research behind what fascinates you, the more your style will become more of an expression of your soul.
Go outside and draw everything you see, and try to use pen and paint.
Before you throw away your banana peel, make your sketches with the biro. It's amazing.
It all starts with educating ourselves, knowing exactly what the issues are, and then we can know how to act. And we can look forward to ways to do our part. So in an effort to help kickstart the journey for contribution, let's learn a little bit about a few things that we can do right now that'll positively impact our environment. According to the oceanservice.noaa.gov, if we all make efforts to reduce, reuse, and recycle, even if they're small efforts, then all of us together can really help make a difference. The site says that keeping these 3 things in mind can help conserve natural resources, as well as space in local landfills. And when it comes to the conservation of our water, the site recommends that we should keep in mind just how much of it that we use rather. So for example, do you leave the faucet running as you brush your teeth? If so, try to close it until you actually need the water flow in the sink. The site says that when we use less water, the less runoff and wastewater there is. And this will of course make a big difference since, all of it eventually ends up in our oceans. It also outlines that we should be conscious of sustainability, and since we live so close to South Padre Island, we can do our part by making smart seafood choices too. But being smart with your food choices isn't all that we can do. How about shopping wisely? The site says that a good idea might be for us to bring a reusable shopping bag to the grocery stores with us. We could also try to use long-lasting light bulbs in our homes and our workplaces, and it outlines that energy-efficient bulbs like this, just help to reduce overall emissions coming from greenhouse gases. And of course, if you're not using a light, then make sure to switch it off when you leave the room. Again, the little things are what hugely count when on a daily basis. And it's not just efforts at home or work. How about when you're getting to home or to work? The site says that we can try to use our bicycles more often, since they're more environmentally friendly. No worries though, if it's possible, if it's not possible to take, your bike to work or school, but how about biking just to the local grocery store, or biking to the park, or biking to your neighbor's house down the road? The site says that there is so much importance in all of us understanding the value of our natural resources, and even when we're all guilty of sometimes forgetting or taking them for granted. But hey, if you want to get your hands dirty with some physical efforts for the benefit of our environment, well, that's great too. How about gardening? If you haven't already considered, maybe planting a tree. It seems so simple and so mundane, but the site says that a single tree can provide so much food and oxygen, meaning according to the site, it can help save energy, clean the air, and combat climate change. Of course, it also says that we should be cognizant of our chemicals too. So basically, every time we use a Clorox wipe or a car cleaner, we should try to make sure it's not full of toxic chemicals that can later be sent through the waterways. But helping the environment doesn't necessarily have to be about the planet itself. How about helping one another, our people, and helping our creatures, wild animals, farm animals, and pets? In fact, science shows that people who have pets in their home often smile much more on a daily basis than those who don't. See, having a furry friend in your life can make a huge difference, not only for the well-being of the animal, of course, but for you too. And our team is visiting with a local animal shelter right now for an inside look at what dog or cat is in need of a loving home in today's Pet of the Week segment, brought to you by Best Friends Animal Society.